1.9 to go. There's a lot of time.
But Carmelo's been a good closer in his career, too.
There's no question. Carmelo's been one of the best closers in the history of the game.
Westbrook gives it up. Carmelo for the lead!
You saw that coming, man. Once you saw that dribble handoff.
No timeouts for the Wolves. 4.7 seconds. Gibson's got to get it in. Does. Wiggins drives across midcourt. Andrew lets it fly at the buzzer for the win. Andrew Wiggins banks it in. And the Timberwolves, an unbelievable win here in Oklahoma City. Wow. Timberwolves now with a 24-point advantage. LeBron James, the three, love the second chance. That won't go. The Wolves can get the final shot of the half. Butler spins on Wade, takes it, and makes it at the buzzer. What an incredible first half for the Timberwolves here on their home floor. The exclamation point by Jimmy to close out quarter number 2. Wow, wow, wow. The Timberwolves coming to play tonight against the Cavs. One more look at Butler against his very good friend Dwayne Wade. Nothing but twine. Andrew Wiggins had 14 in the half. He's standing by with Marnie Gellner. Carmelo for Adams. Tried to push that shot in. Westbrook, how about the effort trying to get the basketball? Can't do it. Westbrook is still slow to get down on the other end of the court, but Teague's in no hurry. Butler, no. Comes up with the basketball. Shot clock did not reset. It didn't hit rim. And then Butler, how did that go in?
Oh, man. I'm going to go get an upper respiratory infection and see what happens. I'm going to be in that kind of shape. That's something else. I mean, Jimmy Butler is just gutting it out here.
He wears Michael Jordan's number. I'm not ready to put this on the stage of an NBA Finals performance, but man, he is really bringing it tonight. Trying to will his team to victory against the Thunder after having to sit home and watch the Timberwolves struggle the last 2 games. Karl Anthony Towns was the guy who delivered against Golden State. Teague back to Towns. Fakes the 3, takes the 3, makes the 3! Trying to get it up the floor. Gets it to LeBron, gets it away for the win! And King James with the game winner here in Cleveland, breaking the hearts of the Timberwolves in overtime. They will review it to be sure he got it off in time, but it looked to me like he did. Tyus for Bjelica, corner 3, yes sir.
Came into the game leading the NBA in true shooting percentage.
Crawford picks it off, lets it fly, and Jamal banks it in!
He did it!
He finally did it for the Wolves and not against the Wolves. And how about that?
There's nobody more excited right now than me and you right now. I mean, we've seen it year in and year out. This dude would break our heart at the end of a quarter. And finally, Jamal Crawford in the Timberwolves uniform knocks down the half-court shot. I love it.
6 points in a span of about 6 seconds for the Wolves, and they lead it by 3 at the end of 1. Obviously a huge possession here for the Wolves out of the timeout. Crawford buries the 3!
Oh, man. I am so happy he's on our team right now.
Cold-blooded Crawford. Levine sees an opening and exploits it with the hammer dunk.
He didn't give up a 3, though.
Yep.
And he had it. He could have shot the 3 if he wanted it.
Yeah, he could have.
Still a lot of time left, though. Back to a 1-possession game.
Back to the step-up angle screen here, Jim.
This is the predictable part of the Timberwolves.
Jones, contact, no whistle. And it's going to be the turnover against Minnesota. And a chance again to get it back to one or tie. And Zach LaVine is up to 29 points, a new season high for him.
He attacked Karl Anthony Towns' closeout that time.
LaVine for the tie. And it's not only Jimmy Butler that's got a reunion he wants to win, it's Zach LaVine. And he is suddenly putting on a show. He's got 32 after knocking down his first three ball of the game. Back here in downtown Minneapolis, well, let's take you back to 1994-95, the end of the 94-95 season, the Nuggets and Kings.
Bison Daily.
Basically a one-game playoff, final game of the regular season, just like this, winning in. The Nuggets won that 102-98, and according to the NBA, under the current NBA playoff format, this is the third time that there has been such a win in game. And then starting 83-84, Jim, the Nuggets and Kansas City Kings actually played a game in 1982-83 to end that season, in which the Nuggets won in a similar scenario. And going all the way back to 1952-53, the Indianapolis Olympians beat the Milwaukee Hawks on the final day of the season.
That shouldn't even count.
Knocked away, but Crawford gets it back. Butler underneath. Towns fakes Jokic out and then slams it home. Oh, baby. Harris attacks. Derrick Rose comes up with a rebound. Crawford leaked out, but the pass was a little bit too long, and then Jimmy Butler says, I got your back. Timberwolves have pushed it to their largest lead of the game. And Jimmy Bucket's feeling it right now. This Timberwolves fan base, they are ready to end the postseason famine. Karl Anthony Towns feasting down the paint. And the Timberwolves leading it by 7 midway through quarter number 2. Well, it's not just a playoff berth on the line for the Timberwolves here tonight. It's about getting off of this list. 13 consecutive seasons without a playoff berth. And that has been a long, long time. In fact, Jim, if you think about the other area teams in the Twin Cities, since the Timberwolves last went to the playoffs, the Twins and Vikings have each been 5 times. The Wild are starting their 8th playoff run in that time span.
Have you gone through all the things that are different?
Oh yeah. Well, no, we haven't gone through it yet.
You haven't gone through that list.
I don't.
What are you saving that for?
Well,
oh my goodness.
Well, I'm saving that for if it's. I think that's more of a celebratory list. Otherwise, it's too depressing.
Yeah, that's true.
Chandler right back to Jokic. Butler gambled for a steal. Nuggets working around to Barton, can't connect. And the Timberwolves come up with the rebound. A lot of contact as Taj Gibson and Millsap got tangled up.
Tom Thibodeau almost used a timeout there, but maybe not.
Is huge!
That is huge. Somebody needed a timeout here. You just knew somebody was going to take one, but Jeff Teague takes away the suspense from Minnesota.
Target center loving it right now. The Timberwolves have opened up some breathing room on the Denver Nuggets. 4.4 seconds to decide a postseason berth. Both teams 46-35 on the season. Only one will go on. Both teams, all 5 starters on the floor. Millsap will inbound, Towns on him.
A steal here would be nice.
That would be really nice. Millsap gets it in. Jokic has it knocked away. What a defensive play yet again. Murray gives it up, Millsap.
Barton close out.
Misses, leaves it short. Towns skies for the most important rebound of the season. Wiggins hands it off to Teague, and we'll get a foul. And I'm not sure, did they foul Wiggins before he got rid of it, or are they going to send Teague to the line? In either case, Karl Anthony Towns with the biggest rebound of his NBA career to date. Three seconds, 1 second. The drought is finally over. 13 years of disappointment and frustration has come to an end. The celebration is on in the Twin Cities. Minnesota punching its ticket to the postseason. What a performance by Jimmy Butler tonight. Karl Anthony Towns. Woo! Game the Timberwolves absolutely have to have. Towns gets inside and one. He's got the 5-0, and he's got a chance to get it to 5-1. Teague gives it up. Towns has the three, collects, gives it back to Teague. Everybody wanted Towns to shoot it, but the three is the most important thing. Towns with his 4th assist.
Well, that'll build a little camaraderie amongst your teammates. You give up that shot, make the extra pass.
That three by Towns, had he taken it, could have matched his career high for makes from downtown in a game, and it could have set the Timberwolves single-game franchise record. But more importantly, the Timberwolves extend this lead back to 13.
But you know, he's still enjoying the process of becoming a better player.
Towns for the record.
Oh my goodness.
And a new Timberwolves single-game franchise record set by Karl Anthony Towns. 53.
Don't settle for that shot, Cat.
Tyus Jones picking the pocket. Has to beat LeBron up the floor and says, I'll just stuck it down, King James.
I love it. Tyus said, I'm not messing around. I'm just going to go ahead and turn this one over on him.
Wade, no. Gibson with the rebounds. And this sold-out crowd thundering its approval, and Andrew Wiggins adding to the Timberwolves onslaught. Shot clock down to 2. Barton gets the shot away off the iron. Tapped back up and in by Jokic. Timberwolves don't have a timeout. Teague isn't going to get it away in time, and that's going to close it out. And Nikola Jokic, who was in foul trouble all game long, comes up with the biggest rebound and putback of the night. Barton got it away just before the shot clock was about to expire. Andrew Wiggins may have even got a piece of that basketball as well, but credit Jokic for being there, and the Nuggets have moved into a tie in the Western Conference standings with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Wolves Live coming your way next. So it's a moot point now as they've decided it's Wizards basketball. Beal throws it away. Teague, an open floor to the rim and a dunk. Wow. The Timberwolves coming up with the stop when they need it most. The breakaway dunk for Jeff Teague. It's back to a 2-possession game, and the Timberwolves on the verge of putting this one in the win column.